Hello everyone, welcome to Teks Academy. Myself, Sheikh Numan, and I'm a civil facilitator. So today we are discussing about the BIM. Everyone is talking about the BIM. Do we really know about the BIM? Let's have a look. BIM or Building Information Modeling. What is BIM? BIM is a process. BIM is a process. It's supported by the various tools and techniques and contact and involves the generation and management for digital representation. So, the technical definition. So let's understand what is the BIM. What is BIM? BIM is the process which helps us to execute our dream into reality. And what we think that BIM can help to build in a real-time project. BIM is the concept which started in era of 70s and 80s. The final release of BIM was in 2000. In 2011, people come to know what is BIM. For executing this BIM concept, we are using Revit software. Revit is a new software built for BIM. Earlier, people were working on ArchiCAD and many more software. But Revit is the one and only single software built for specially built for BIM. Now, why this BIM is important for us? Because it reduces the cost and increase the more resource of savings. How it will it decrease the cost? Like basically, we are just coming to know each and every element, whether it may be a material, whether it may be a site execution, whatever the activity is held on site, we are representing digitally with the help of this STEM concept. So, because of these concepts, we can just control the cost, and after controlling the cost, we can get many uses of savings. And when we got the savings, we can do the investment in different projects. So that is the reason PIM is in trending. The greater efficiency and shorter project life cycle means like if you are having great projects like multi-story, so it will help us to control the quality as well as quantity. And if whatever the things we are representing digitally, that will be beneficial for us and for the complete BIM team who working on it, who is executing that project. Now improve the communication and coordination. If we have good much knowledge in the BIM or technical knowledge or construction field, AEC industry. So AEC is nothing but architect, engineer, and construction field. So we can coordinate with you. We can coordinate with our BIM team in our BIM team, like we are having contractors, engineers, architects, for MEP work, mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, plumbing engineer. So we at one platform we can just coordinate with all these members and improve the communication and improve the quality of our work. So when we are just giving the quality, definitely we are giving the more opportunity for our model in our construction team. And if you are using like these advanced software like Revit for executing such a huge concept of BIM, so definitely the results will be more than 100% successful. Now, what is the history of BIM? The term building information model invented in 70s by Charles and Eastman. He is the only person which is started with concept in eras of 70s. And the term building model since the building information model as used in today's generation was used in mid of 1980. In 1985, Simon Ruffel eventually published in 1986 and later by Robert A. So many things go on in, but the initial invention of BIM concept is held by or invented by Mr. Charles M. Eastman. He used extensively in his publications done marketing in that era of 70s. He just worked at that particular concept till 1999. Around 2015 onwards, project people who were doing the project, who were the stakeholders, they just began to see the BIM and it started working in India in 2015. So, with the help of this, evolution has taken place, like gradual development of BIM. So, in our teenage, we have learned about the evolution of humans. Likewise, the evolution in AC industry from 2D CAD to BIM. This is the evolution started from 2D to advanced 3D, advanced 3D, 5D, 6D with the help of BIM. So, Mr. Eastman, he just started the concept with BDS. BDS is a nothing but building discussion system in 1974. Later on, in 1977, Eastman and as well as his partner earlier, he just they just working on graphical language for interactive design, which is termed as a glide. They worked on it from 1977 to 1980s. Then Mr. Eastman, who was continuous working on this project, on this concept, so in 1999, he just built one more concept, DCM. He worked for 2 years and in the 1990 started in 1990 and ended 1999. So BMP is the building product model. After that, Eastman has also created like the generic model CPM in 2011. Finally, BIM concept has been finalized, and people are coming to know about the BIM from 2011. So, with the help of this Revit software, which is very trending all over the world, so because of time saving and getting the best result to execute one building in a fund and with the help of BIM concepts at one platform, 5 to 8 surveys are working. So some well-known construction was built using this BIM concept. So very first thing you can see in the image, very first tower is Alto Tower, built in 2020 by Bogies. The building height of Alto Tower is 160 meters, around 520 feet. It's having 38 floors, and the each floor area is 5,51,000 square feet. Now, Oakland Airport, owned and operated by the Port of Oakland. Oak is California's fourth largest airport. In this airport, every year, 13 million passengers passes through its gates every year. So this concept is huge. These are the huge civil construction are being executed. The very large Shanghai Tower, which is located in China, it's having 128 stories. Like the height of this tower is 632 meters tall, and it is the world's third tallest building, which is having the height of 632 meters. The opening of this Shanghai Tower has been done on 2nd February 2015. The architect for this Shanghai Tower was James Love. So these are the huge constructions happening here in design and construction, and these are the examples which we can grab and adapt for our future. Like if we just learn the BIM, we can create such kind of structures, or we can be the part of the structure. As many members join to helping Mr. Eastman charge for executing his concept. So if we start working on this BIM concept, we can also famous and be successful person. What is the difference between CAD and BIM? This is the common thing which people may say. They think that the CAD and the BIM are the same thing. But AutoCAD is the only software used for 2D as well as 3D, but purely based on 2D work. So AutoCAD is the only software which helps you to create the 2D drawing, but it's very time consuming for 3D. Whereas BIM is an intelligence process containing store all the required information in AC industries. But AutoCAD does not provide and store these much information at one platform. So that is the reason people are just shifting to BIM. Because of this time saving and best thing of the BIM. Some software which is produced and created by or adapted by Autodesk are AutoCAD, which are Pro 2D and 3D, SolidWorks, and Pro E. Whereas Revit is also a Autodesk, and Tekla structure is by Trimble, Civil 3D, ArchiCAD. These are all software which is used for executing the BIM concepts. So, what are the application of BIM? BIM journey starts with dismantling your existing building or clearance of the site. Then we just create the geometry with the help of AutoCAD or any 2D software. But AutoCAD is the best and the basic software which helps you for the creating the geometry for your building. Then after that, we used to start the construction using the materials which required on your construction site. Now we just design and load structures, load bearing capacity for each element, and according to that we just design the thing. Now we can also design not in the BIM, but we can also come to know the thermal characteristics of the particular model. We can install MEP services. You can come to know the cost of the particular material. You can also health and safety for model which you are creating. If sometimes any incident may take place, so we should well prepared for the safety and health concern for for that model, for that building where the people going to stay, whether it may be commercial or residential. So the very first thing and important thing, we have to maintain the maintenance of the building. So that will increase the life cycle of your building. So uses of BIM. The BIM used for collaboration, simulation, and visualization. Collaboration means collaboration is to class detection. Class detection is nothing but when you're placing your duct in your building. So before that, placing that elements, the ducts, pipings, and all. Basically, we are come to know that where the classification is taken. So for this classification, we use the Navisworks. In the Navisworks, we can easily merge the 2 or 3 services and we can find the classification. So each and element is having a link with each other. So if we just coordinate with different services with different engineer designers, so we can come to know the classification. We can manage the fields, we can manage the time, and also we can manage the cost of the particular building. So same as the mechanical simulation, as I have mentioned that model mimics the operation of existing or proposed systems. For MEP services, structure analysis. Structural analysis helps you in BIM. We can just create the details of the structure and analyze it some other different software like CAD, DAB, etc. So very main and important thing, visualization. First, we design the 2D and 3D. Then we use the rendering, and then finally we just create the sheet code, submitting the higher authorities. So many people having a doubt for this, is the BIM and the Revit are the same thing? No, BIM is the intelligent process to execute the AC industry work. Where Revit, Revit is only the single tool used for executing the BIM concept. So remove this misunderstanding for the BIM and for the Revit. BIM is the process, is the concept, is for use for the Revit software. BIM is a process that's going to recognize the AC industry, whereas the Revit is a tool that's going to support and make that happen in the real-time project. That is the only thing we need to understand and we have to work on it. So come to the scheduling and estimation. You can do the scheduling and estimation in your Revit software as well as. Now come to the structural services. In structures, we are having all the structural components, column, footing, beams. We can create the columns. We can place the columns. We can just design the slabs, two-way slab, one-way slab according to the reinforcement details. We can provide the rebar, and we can just create the schedule. We can also get the details for the rebar. We can also do as much as things required for your construction. Casting of the structural elements. Now come to the architectural side. So you know that in architectural services we are having doors, window, wall finish. So this makes the good and proper visualization of your building. Digitally, we can just represent in future how my building, my home will going to look. So in that image, you can observe the thing. Some render images, some output which is given by the Revit. So just have a look. Some real-time projects done by the team in Revit. The very first image, you can see this um, building with 5 floors. The rendering has been done in the default render setting of Revit. And the second is plugin of Revit and third is the intelligence. So here is the best example. So we can adapt it, we can grab it in ourselves. So we can shift to BIM with the help of these examples. After visualizing these kind of examples, we can just cite and go for the course for the BIM. So we can upgrade our knowledge and get the good position. So in Revit MEP, we are having mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. So let's have a look. What are the services of this? Very first service in mechanical is HVAC system. HVAC system is nothing but the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system. So you can see that in the very first image, you can see this. This is a chiller, which is placed on the terrace on an open place where the pipes are connected to the different types of pumps. You can see this motor is there to the this is connected to this motor and pipe with a huge diameter for creating the fresh air and the circulating to the respective rooms and respective areas. So these are the complete setup of HVAC system where you will find the ASU machine. This is the ducted passing all through your about the ceiling level, FTU, DAV, and supply duct, return duct. So FBA system is based on like this is the system. Like very first thing you can see that in your duct, you can see that outside air is coming in your AHU, like air handling unit. Then the filtration, rotation of fan, then that fresh air is passing through the coil and providing in your ventilated room. With the help of your air terminal, heated air is transferred in a uniform way. Now, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning is the for this concept load calculation is, and the best example is this image. You can see this. We only think that the solar energy is heat to earth, but there are the different heat energies which having a different percentage according to that the heat generates. So the generation of heat, you can observe this image like this solar heat and the glass conduction, the wall heat, the floor heat, the equipment, whatever we use, the light heat, the people's heat, all these heat we just calculate and according to that we provide the that in our particular room. Now types of air conditioners, non-ductable and ductable. Non-ductable are split AC, window AC, and floor AC. These are the three types of non-ductable AC, which is used for residential homes, and ductable ACs are used for your commercial place. Like very rarely fine coil unit is used, but the AHU is used for huge buildings like offices, hospitals, theaters, malls, etc. These all are the ductable ACs. Non-ductable ACs does not require much more place, but the cost and the cost and the quality of the trees are different. The cost of the ductable ACs, non-ductable ACs are less as compared to ductable ACs. But the consumption of power is high. And whereas in ductable ACs, the all time we get the fresh air and the fresh air stored at the AHU at the top, and from there the complete filtration goes and the fresh air is passes and provided to your respective rooms. And but this is very expensive and but less amount of electricity is generated. Now duct routing. So this is how the duct routing is done. This is the main line. From this is the ducts for each room. For each room, you just provide the ducting. EFM is there. You can see this. EFM for every room, which is determined and according to the room area, you just place the ducting and make the comfort for the human. Now come to the electrical. Electrical, very first thing in electrical, we need the power. When there is a power, you will get the lighting. The lighting having the protection, earthing, and ELV system. extra low voltage systems. So in power, lighting, earthing, these are the process in electrical systems. So with the help of this power distribution, so we use these are the elements, cables, cable trays, wires, conduits. With, you can see the different types of cable trays, which is also available in your Revit software. So ladder, solid bottom, cross, channel, wire mesh, single rail. These are the uses. These are the different trays which is used accordingly as per the requirement, as per the cost of that particular person. Now, different types of electrical conduits. You can see that for outdoors, it's having a RMP and intermediate metal conduit, IMP, UMP, electrical mechanics, and for flexible conduit, FMC, LFMC, rigid polyamine, so PVC. So these are the conduits used for your electrical purpose at different places as per the requirement, as per the design or recommended by the particular engineer. So these are the rails and sockets and springs, all the materials which is required for your electrical purpose. So these are the power which is for every element. Design engineer has provided some value. According to that, we just use that and we'll get the output for that. So you can see the for the light bulb is the 100 watts and the which is having the Kelvin unit in 10 hours, 1 kilowatt energy is being generated. For you can see this, go through with this, like for electric oven, crock pot, for every electrical equipment, there is a particular standard value given by the standard higher authority. Now come to the plumbing. Plumbing, in plumbing, we are having PWD system, means plumbing water distribution system. Plumbing, we are having piping. In pipe, in plumbing piping system, we are having cold water, hot water, and irrigation. So mostly we go with the cold water, hot water, because we are completely designing for the building information model. So we know that how the plumbing is done in action, but how to design and model will focus in our Revit software, how to create at different levels, how to give the cold water, how to give the values for your hot water, cold water, how to apply the material. Now, drainage pipe system DPX. In that, we're going to design or we're going to model the waste pipe, vent pipe, and rainwater pipe according to the design engineer. We're going to work on it. Now, fittings of plumbing. Here are the different types of fitting of plumbing. You can see that for plumbing fittings, there are you can observe the different types of fittings taking place accordingly. So Revit, as I mentioned, Revit is so intelligent software. It will automatically provide you the fittings. We we can just download it from the third party website like BIM Object, Gram, CAD, etc. So in drainage through pipe system also you can see the different types of elbows in our there. So next move to firefighting. Firefighting there are the three types of firefighting. Wet fire sprinkler system, dry fire sprinkler system, and pre-action FSP. Now, very first thing is pendant sprinkler. So current and upright sprinkler. So these are the common things which is used for our firefighting to stop the unwanted fire which may take place to save the human life. The main purpose for using the firefighting is to save the human life. So after providing this service, you can set the fire alarm. Uh, Whenever the fire it detects the fire according to the temperature, room temperature, the fire alarm gets activated and they provide a signal to the service room. From there, the specialized team has been provided time for that work and they just execute and they just stop the fireworks with the using of firefighting method. You can see that in on your roads and mostly in your public buildings, most of the public stations you will find that firefighting system is in place. From there, the pipe is connected and provide wherever the fire is like if we just wait for the firefighting van, so it will take much more time. So because of that, we to save the human life, we are using the firefighting services in our daily life. So this Revit will help you to execute that firefighting system. So in upcoming classes, we are going to learn about how to create the Revit families, how to place, how to draw, how to do the modeling, whatever the required things I'm going to learn about in the Revit software. And using the BIM concept, we'll execute the different types of projects, live projects, and we'll complete all of our services like Revit architecture, Revit structure, marking and sizing, what is marking and sizing, and we're going to learn about MEP services as well as. So till that time, stay connected and keep learning. Thank you. Have a great time.